nails to catch up on, so that's good. I wanted to show you one of them. I had to zoom properly. I paid my credit card on that Friday, and then the next day was Saturday, so I watched a movie. I watched Invisible Man, the new one, and that's the drawing for it. I wanted to share. Good morning. It is Tuesday, February the 8th at about 9 in the morning. This is my cup of coffee. This was a gift from my boyfriend, but I'm borrowing it. You're my national treasure. Alright, so let's start this vlog. I didn't even bother to do my makeup or get dressed today because I just did not feel like it. So I'm still wearing my pajama shirt and I wore a little bit of mascara, I guess, but that's about it. Yeah, so it's Tuesday, February the 8th at about 9 o'clock. I did my nails over the weekend. This highlighter green, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy bright nail polish colors, so if I can do it, I did it. Yeah, so today I would like to work on a traditional art piece. I haven't created a traditional art piece in a while, just because I haven't really felt like sitting down and like doing that stuff. I think I want to try a different technique, so I would like to have some time to do that today, but I have some deadlines that I'd like to at least get started with, or some projects that I want to get started with. The Death in the Mouth, not Death in the Mouth, the Shades of Fear, My Story turtleneck, I've been approved to go forward with ink, so that's something I need to work towards. On the deadline for that is March the 9th, so about a month. I need to put that deadline into my agenda, so that's one thing I gotta do before I get really into the work day, is to update my agenda. I haven't touched this since Friday, which was when the weekend was gonna start, so that's typically the case with my agenda. I update it throughout the week, but once Friday hits, as you can see here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is empty, so I need to catch up to Monday and I guess the Tuesday. So that's what I really want to try and do. I also have this looming thing, which is taxes. I didn't really follow how much I was making in 2021, just because I really slowed down with the art business stuff, so I don't even know. I know I made some money with Class 101 and one or two of the anthologies, the Death in the Mouth anthology, the illustration I did for them, and then Shades of Fear. I did get paid for that in 2021, but I have no idea how much I made on my members areas, because again, I slowed down, so I don't even know how much I've spent in the business either, just because there's no cons. So but I need to spend a day or two with taxes, and it's not going to be this week. It's just something that I'm thinking about that I gotta do. So if you're working on your taxes, man, good luck to you. Okay, so oh yeah, and then I started a comic. I finished one comic, a short comic, and started another one over the weekend. I'd like to finish the second one this week at some point. I'm not sure if I'll get to work on it today. It's been it's pretty much done. I just need to, I keep saying that, I just need to do the line art and then the colors. Oh god, I look so rough today. I think I just need coffee. So yeah, a bunch of things that I need to like write in my agenda to figure out what I want to do first. So let's start off with that. Most likely this vlog is gonna be a lot of drawing, so stay tuned, I guess, if you're into that. But if you're not, I apologize. I will try to compensate for next vlog. I'll try to alternate between a lot of art and fun life stuff, which I think is fun. Okay, so agenda time. Right downstairs. I want to wash my palette. It's overdue, honestly. That's the best I can do. You can see the staining, but definitely more clean. I'm gonna refill some of the what do you call these? Tins with watercolor. Like the yellow is going really low, so I'm going to do that. Oh man, that needs a shake. Just goo came out of that. I think it's the oil, I'm not sure. Oh goodness. Oh, it's just goo. I don't know what I did there. How do I fix it? That was strange. I think I just gotta like mix it up. So here it is. You can tell which ones I've refilled. The white, this one, it's not orange, it's vermilion red, I think, or vermilion hue. This one, which had a bunch of the black goo, I didn't mix it. And then the rest, like this one also has a bit of black goo. I should just get rid of these sponges. I don't use them, but they're so dirty. But it's okay. It's okay. Hello, so we are on the drawing desk, and what I want to draw today is a suggestion that I received from a member, which is untypical dragons. So like the example they gave was like a bear dragon or like a money dragon, and so I was thinking like on the bus, a knot dragon. I was thinking knot dragon, N-O-T dragon, but what about if it's a dragon made of knots? So I was thinking about that, and I thought that would be a really interesting idea. So that's what I want to do. I want to make a knot dragon, but this is the only pencil I could find. I couldn't find my Halloween one. I have my phone here to look up a couple of knots, so that's what I'm going to do. My mom might call me because I tried to call her and she didn't pick up. Knots. Yes, I'm thinking like a dragon that is full of knots, or is made of like a brown rope or something, or just has these kind of knotted patterns throughout its body, which I think would be really cool. Like this kind of like rope. So it'd be a lot of texture, but I also want to put this dragon in a setting. I want to finally, I do a lot of just like characters in white space, which is not a problem. I enjoy doing that because I can focus on the character, but I want to move ahead with trying to meld a character and a background, or a character in a setting. And usually with my style it's harder to do that because I work fairly big, so I'm just thinking like, why don't I try and work a little bit smaller? So this is an 8.5 by 11. That is not too big of a size. My characters usually will go outside of an 8.5 by 11, so a 9 by 12 piece of paper would usually work. So I remember doing those little witchy illustrations with color pencil, and I really enjoyed doing those, and those were like quite small. So what if I just do that with a slightly bigger illustration, you know what I mean? So I want to do that. I'll do the sketch with you guys, or some of it at least, and then move on from there. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna look up a dragon. I have an image in my head, but it's not like fully developed. I have to pull it out. So reference images really help ground that in your head. Like, I'm not thinking of a flying dragon, I'm thinking of like a little stubby, hairy, knotted dragon. And all these dragons right now are just so intense. Kind of like the little baby dragon. So I'll just scroll here for a bit, and then when I get a sketch, I will get a sketch. I'm thinking of a dragon in like a castle with tile and stone beneath its feet, so there's that idea as well. Okay, so let me just sketch, and I will probably talk again in a sec here. The beginning stages are always kind of... Okay, so what I'm going to establish my space, which is this lovely little kind of square thing that's like that. Cool. And then the floor, I want the floor to be seen, so I'm gonna put it down, I was thinking of also like a little door with keystone, with like a stones like this, so you can actually tell this dragon is, you know, someplace and not just in floating somewhere. And then the tile or the rock or brick, so very, very rough. And then the ground kind of goes towards you, or the person looking at it, the reader, the viewer. And the dragon is like, you know what, no. The keystone, I mean, the door was something I wanted to add, but it was not in my head. So it's not in my head. What was in my head is the floor only. So let's start with the floor, keep the shape. And the dragon, it's pretty central. I like it like a big dragon, and its head is kind of, I guess it's a I can't talk. Foreground and dragon head, a little face. I'm thinking these are ropes, like an end of a rope. You know how it's frayed? That's where its face is. Like that. And then it has like, kind of like a brontosaurus. And then its body is all patterned like a rope. I don't know necessarily about the knot patterns. Those are cool, but I don't know how I can achieve them. I'm just thinking of like a dragon that's like cousin it, so it's hairy, but that's just a fur dragon. It's not a knot dragon. Its tail could be a knot, like it could be knotted, like here. I was thinking too, it could be on fire, but then it would just catch fire and that would be horrible. And its wings would be a knot, like that, like tied up. Okay, so that's my really, really bad sketch. I will continue working on this. Okay, so here's what I'm working with so far. Totally different from the original idea. I just, I couldn't pull it out of my head, so I just kept drawing and something came up where there's this girl holding a like dog snake, just kind of like they're having like a picture in front of their house. So that's the porch, the door, there's stairs to the porch and stuff like that. So I was thinking it's like a blue house or something, and she's just taking a picture with this like long ass weird dog, dragon dog. He's pretty cute. He's like a wiener dog, but like a dragon wiener. So I'm gonna continue working on this idea, see if I can flesh it out a little bit more, and maybe add. I was thinking of adding like extra, like the dog has a bunch of feet going down like that, like a centipede, and then his face is like what's that dog's name from Howl's Moving Castle? Ian? I forget what his name was, but he's like all fluffy over here. Got a long neck, kind of like a snake, and maybe 4 wings because he's so long. Maybe he has a wing at the end or something like that, like down here. So I'm gonna continue cleaning this up, kind of see where it goes, and then we'll see if I can render this. I don't know, we'll see. use this instead of the cardboard backing. I'm gonna tape this boy down with this tape. I know this tape can rip up paper, so I'm just gonna have to make sure I don't go over the important parts. Tape it down. But I am using the mixed media Desserts paper. I'm not actually using watercolor paper, so I'm just gonna do a light watercolor wash. So yeah, that's why. We'll see how it goes. I might have to redraw it again. I have these pots here for plants, but yeah, I should draw the plants in actually. Oops. I'm trying not to be too like detailed in this. I am to an extent, but not like too much, because I'm trying something different, you know. Man, I messed up here. Like that, okay. So just really rough foliage of plants. She could be growing weird sticks or whatever if they're dead. She's too busy with her dragon dog. I'll just leave the. There you go. It's hopefully good enough for me, and then there's gonna be grass down here, so I think I have a habit of drawing not enough detail sometimes and too much detail. So I want to achieve a balance between those two. So it's kind of like, that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so it's not straight, but that's fine, that's fine. I'm standing now so I can actually see a little bit more. Alright, let's just go for it, you know? Let's just go for it. All I know is that the out around them is blue. Anything else, I'm not really 100% sure. And I can't layer too much watercolor because this paper is, it's very thin. And if I go too much, then it'll rip up. So I gotta be really careful. So let's start. that's it for now. I'm gonna let it dry completely. Let's see how the watercolor either flattens out or stays kind of wrinkly and furrowed like this, but we shall see. I'm gonna give it a few hours and get back to it with color pencil. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the color so far. I wasn't sure what to do with the door at the back. So there's the door, right? And then there's like a window at the bottom and the top, kind of like a screen door. So I wasn't sure. I didn't want the color of the door to take away from the two main characters in the front, especially the doggy, who I decided to color gray and kind of like a... It's hard to see, but anyway, the paper is so wavy. Alright, so I'll leave that for now, and I'll work on something else. Maybe start the doodles while I give this a couple hours. I'll probably start like sit down to work on it tonight. I just really want to let it dry completely. But yeah, here is the knot dragon. I was really hoping I could pull off the knot dragon, the K-N-O-T dragon, but maybe for like the future, because I really like the idea. But I still also really like this this long wiener dragon dog. So I looked up the name of the dog in Howl's Moving Castle. His name is Heen, H-E-E-N, from the quick Google. But he inspired this doggy, especially with the nose and the ear here. But yeah, okay. Alright, it's about 12:11 now. I just finished talking to my mom on the phone. I thought I'd show you some of the doodles that I started. There's a couple here. There's one that I don't really like. I'm gonna fix it because it looks kind of messy, but it's gonna be the Bat Lady. I already knew what I was gonna do. So the first one I drew was this one. These aren't lined yet, so strong. Let me zoom in a little. Yeah, strong Bat Lady. These are gonna be fun to do the line work for. And then there's Boba Bat Lady. This one I'm not too sure about the posing. It looks kind of awkward. There's a frog at the bottom and she's like hovering over it, so I'm not sure about this one. This one is just a cute pose. This one is she's flying over with her bat over there, and she has a date because she's dressed up really cute. This one, she's preparing a smoothie. Man, I want a smoothie. This one, I was thinking she's like by the beach or something. She has a bathing suit on and a wine glass. This one, I'm not done yet. This one is the other one that I kind of want to clean up. She's hugging like a dragon. The posing looks kind of off. The dragon looks really weird, so I might fix that. So these two things need to be fixed. But I think in total I have to draw 15. I'm not sure if another, like a few members signed up, but I'm pretty sure it's about the same amount, so 15 illustrations or doodles. Oh no, I have to draw a little bit more because I think I had 2 Art Pal Club sign-ups for January, so maybe 17, I'm not sure, but that's where I'm at, and so I'm just gonna keep drawing. Checking in on this, and wow, the waviness is gone. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very flat, so that's good. That bodes well for my plans. So I'm just gonna continue to leave it. That's good news. And this is what I changed the dragon to, a tombstone. I like that better. She's like, hell yeah, he's dead. Oh no, I just got an email from Good Food. They're gonna be delivering a box. I must skip it. Let's get another cup of coffee. I'm using my handle with care, do not bend thank you stamp. It's really, really helpful. Stamp, stamp, stamp. I thought I'd take a few minutes to make sure, to figure out actually how many drawings I need to do. So I need to do a 21 little doodles, which is, I always look forward to the doodles because it's a great way for me to practice, or just like practice stuff like this. So let me just show you actually what the new stuff. I need to cut up more paper, but I was able to finish the paper that I did cut up. Where's new ones? Oh yeah, I think I did show this one where she's making a thumbs up. I did this one. This one is doing some art journaling. There you go, doing some art journaling, and over here there's a poster that says live, laugh, love, which I thought was really quite funny. This is her with her little like lizard, and there's a crystal ball. I was gonna put like Jenga at first, but it was too difficult to draw, so I did the crystal ball instead. This is just a nice standing pose shot, and then this is also a standing pose shot, but she's going on a walk with her lizard iguana thing. So that's what I have so far, and I need to draw a few more. Okay, it's dinner time. Well, dinner prep time. I'm gonna be making French fries roasted in the oven. So no, roasted fries. Why can't I talk? Roasted fries with I'm gonna try and make a burrito because I have chicken and I have all the other ingredients. So I'm gonna try that, but with a side of fries. So maybe I should make a side of salad instead. Let's do it. I'm gonna do the potato soaking method like I did last time, which was really effective. Spicing up the chicken. 1 teaspoon of onion. It's all hard. Oregano. I'm attempting to make the burrito dough or the tortillas myself with the masa harina. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's probably gonna fall apart, but I want to try. So I'm gonna make the dough. It has to sit for a little bit before I can start pressing it. Our tortilla press is not that big, but I'm just gonna use I'm thinking of using the rolling pin. Actually, maybe I need a bit more dough. Got some lettuce. Compost bin. Need to get rid of some leaves, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay. If the tortillas fail, I'm probably just gonna do a bowl or something. Oh no, my battery's running out! I guess you won't see the finish. I never show you the finish anyway. I should really start showing you what it looks like after. I thought I'd show you the final product. So the fries turned out really great. I decided to go with a thicker cut and it worked out well. I ate mine already. I did make a burrito for myself, but it fell apart. So my boyfriend has one that's kind of holding together, and I like toasted it, and hopefully he comes in soon so he can eat this before it gets too cold. But it's falling apart. It's like breaking up at the edges, but still pretty good. I hope he likes it. Okay, let's get back to working on this. I rendered a little bit of the face without pressing record, so I'm sorry about that, but let's go. So I'm keeping in mind not to go too crazy with the deets, because that was the goal. So just trying to remember that. I may not talk too much throughout this process of coloring, so I'll just be quiet and have some music playing while you watch me render a little bit of this at a time. redrew it. What of it? No, just joking. Yeah, so I redrew the flats, the pencils on the flats. I'm gonna let that dry. I really should have planned what the color of this dog dragon is gonna be, because it just totally clashed. The lady looks great, she looks cute and everything, but the colors, I just didn't have a plan going in, so that was my fault. So hopefully next time it's better. I also changed the snout of the dog dragon a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of dwell on what the colors are gonna be. It's about 7:12. We're going kickboxing at 8:30, so I probably won't work on this until my next day when I'm at home. So wish me luck, pretty much. It's Thursday the 10th, about 9 a.m. I'm gonna indulge for breakfast today and have a pancake. Just one nice size pancake. Alright, I'm finally in my studio on my desk. I need a tripod. My handy dandy Yankee candle will do. Or not. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so ignore the horrible background here. I showered, I ate my pancake. I had an egg with it too, just so I can have some protein throughout the day. But yeah, it was very good. I had a shower, and now it's 10 o'clock. I was kind of like fixing stuff around the house before I got settled here. So I wanted to talk about the painting. I was thinking of doing like a typed up vlog about this. Not vlog, blog for members areas, which eventually will go into my public blog. If you haven't checked already, I made the Mukbang Zine 2.0 inspiration blog post that I wrote back in March, posted on public for viewing. So if you just go to my website, joysan.ca, and click blog on the top, you can read that. That was originally posted for my members. Yeah, anyway, I was thinking of making a written up blog post about this illustration here. You've seen most of the process, but I thought I could go more in depth and show all the sketches that I did, which I guess thinking back, I threw it out because that's how I am. Anyway, I was just thinking about that, making more in-depth blog posts to go along with the vlogs, depending on what I do in them. And for this vlog, the main focus was this illustration, which again was a suggestion prompted by one of my members. So yeah, thank you so much for the suggestion. I have a couple more suggestions. Wait, I have another suggestion that came up that I might draw either in the vlog or just over on my social media. But yeah, so this was the original sketch, as we all remember. I really like the idea of this long wiener dragon. And then here was the first pass. I was gonna go with my regular style, which was the color pencil and watercolor and color pencil, but I was gonna try and like hold back a little bit with the amount of details that I do. The thing about my color pencil and watercolor work, I really like that style, and if you go on my website for my illustrations, a lot of them have that consistent style. And I remember when I was younger, I was trying to reach that that like place in my, like, I guess my art life where I had a consistency to it, like a consistent style. And like I did achieve it. I was able to like draw a lot of these illustrations with watercolor and color pencil, and they have their own look to them, and they look really nice when I do them with one-shot characters. But I guess in the last couple months or so, I've been just really bored, honestly. Just bored with the process, because it's like a formula to me. I know what to do. The only thing that's different is how to approach it with different illustrations or different content within the drawing itself. But once I get that down, and then the process is boring. So it's not surprising, because I've been doing it for a while, and whenever I sit down to do the pencil work, or yeah, it's just, I just stall because I'm just bored. Like, it's not fun anymore. So I still obviously will keep the style. I really enjoy it, and some drawings will call for it and some won't. So I wanted to experiment a little bit, and just with this, it didn't really work out. My formula for it does not work for it, because it's a smaller piece. I lost 2 fingernails, 2 nail polish nails. There's just too much detail in the piece, so if I was going to do the detailed color pencil, it will be difficult. So I decided to like go with just watercolor, which I've done before with like my strawberry painting, but I feel kind of, I guess I feel bad showing that off, because I've just been kind of known as the color pencil and watercolor artist. So just doing watercolor, I feel like I'm not me, or people might not like it. But I was like, you know what, this was really fun to do. I did it twice, because again, this one failed. And last night when I was finishing this one, I was like, I don't like it, I'm gonna try it again tomorrow morning. So I was intending to wake up in the morning and draw it again with a different like plan. I like all the colors that I chose, but I was just like, the finish is not there. But throughout the night, when I was just using my computer and I was looking back at this on my desk here, I was like, it's actually not that bad. I also scanned it and it looked pretty good. So I'm like, it has that nice watercolor look to it. So I'm really happy. And when I woke up this morning, you kind of get fresh eyes in the morning after working on a piece at night. I did that a lot when I was in high school. I would draw late into the night, get frustrated, wake up and look at my drawing, and the drawing would either be really ugly or really good. So this morning I woke up and I liked it. So I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to try it again, but I am going to attempt this watercolor style more in the future. So that's my long ass spiel about this illustration, which caused me a lot of it was fun trying to solve the problem, and it was fun itself just doing the watercolor. It was a nice change of scenery, I guess, is what it was. So anyway, I'll think about that blog post if you would be interested in that. My members would obviously get the first read, and then I'd post it later for the public. But you can read the mukbang one. It's on my blog. I'll leave a link below if you'd like to read that. I just show all my sketches, go really in depth to the process. And I just sometimes have a I have an issue trying to find a topic for a long blog post that I like, so I'm just kind of thinking about that. But anyway, I don't know, I haven't named this piece yet, but I hope you enjoyed watching me draw it from start to finish for the most part. And yeah, I'm just starting my day, so I don't know how much vlog footage I have for at this point, because I edited the vlog a little bit last night and I was already at about half an hour maybe, so we shall see. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I'm in my sweater and got cold up there. So before I end the vlog, I did fail in skipping the good food box, so we got a good food box for this week, and I officially deleted the account. I canceled it. It was good for a while, but I've been trying to cook more at home, and since I'm home 3 days a week, there is time for me to cook. These were really good when we were busy. Plus, we learned quite a bit of techniques when we first were getting a bunch of good food boxes. So we took their techniques and have been applying them since we started with good food, and we just haven't been needing the boxes as much. So it was kind of a chore to make sure I had skipped the next couple weeks. Unless something like stood out, like a recipe stood out, we usually would get a box, but lately it hasn't been the case. So I officially deleted my account with them. They were really good, so if we decide to go back next time, then we will, but for now we don't need the good food boxes. But I have a surprise box because it was my fault. I forgot to skip this week for some reason. So they sent us the random selection, or the default selection for that week, and that includes a crustless chicken pot pie, which I've never made before and is really interesting. There is this aged cheddar mac and cheese. I'm not really into mac and cheese, but it's different. And then this one is the most interesting. It's the sesame spiced ground pork and fresh udon noodles with cabbage and Asian greens. So I like udon, so I'm interested in that. I do like shepherd's pie, so maybe this is similar to that. And because of all this, because we did groceries too, so we have food. Because of the good food box, I invited my brother for dinner. So hopefully he can come today and I will make him the chicken pot pie. We'll have dinner together and he can help with the boxes. Anyway, if you're from Canada and you want a free good food box, here's codes. Oh, here. Yeah, here is the code. They're all the same code. No, they're not the same code. So I'm not sure if you can see, but if you are from Ontario or Canada and you want a free good food box, you've never tried them before, here you go. Hopefully you can see the codes there. Just give it a quick pause. And yeah, I thought I'd say that in the vlog. Alright, so I came down here to make another cup of coffee, but show you also the good food stuff that we got. Anyway, I think that is the end of this vlog. It's already pretty long. Thank you guys so much for watching. So I'll leave the links for the blog. If you are interested in becoming a member, I have a link down there too to sign up. I haven't named the dragon drawing yet, but that is going to be a print in the future, an exclusive print. And if you want me to draw any suggestions, I have that submission box open for all tiers. So if you are just if you're the Comic and Journal Club member, you can also suggest something. So I have a list on my member spaces where I put all the past suggestions. So far I've had 2, so that's really fun. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye. Set that up and have it go for the rest of the day so I can finish up my comics. It's mostly comics that I need to finish up. For my Shades of Fear, they told me to edit some of the last 2 pages, so I'm going to do that and send that off. And